Dare I say, I just finished my first book of the year, which also turns out to be a 5-star, and it's only the beginning of January. I just finished Heavenly Bodies, and I need to talk about it with you guys because it's basically my new obsession. Let me set the scene for everyone. The stars are the rulers in this universe. They are basically gods, and they are not the nicest people. Right now, our FMC Alara's kingdom is in shambles because a prophecy was revealed that Alara is doomed to fall for the Star of Wrath, and that's going to end them both. And clearly the Star of Wrath is not too happy about that, so he decides to come down and terrorize Alara's kingdom, forcing her to flee, and then she is captured by an enemy kingdom. This is where she meets Enzo, who is the prince of that kingdom, and his father is forcing Enzo to train Alara so that she can fulfill the prophecy. Mani's writing literally reminds me of Sarah A. Parker or Rebecca Ross, since that it is just such beautiful descriptive writing. It's really what helps make a good story for me because I can visualize in my head so easily what this world is supposed to look like. I'm not a huge fan of enemies to lovers, and that's kind of what this is. But when the enemies started to become friends, then I was like, okay, yes, I'm really liking this. When I tell you guys, this plot kept twisting. The last 150 pages, you really have to be sat because I swear every time I flipped a page, I was like, there's something new. I thought I knew what was going on. I obviously didn't. One of the other things I did really love about this book is that the chapters were short, so it was really easy to digest the story. And sometimes huge fantasies like this can be a little intimidating for me, but the length of the chapters really did help. It is a longer book. I think it's almost 500 pages, but it does not feel like 500 pages. I would say the romance in this was very organic and nothing felt rushed. That's one of my qualms with some of the romantasy books I read now, but this was perfect. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna follow up my first book of the year being a 5-star. Tell me that that is not the best sign for 2026.